Hi everyone, welcome to another Road to Endgame. I hope you're all doing well. And how well did you do in tournament? I got first, so doing quite well, but it was not that many people, so it wasn't that big of a push, but quite close to N. So I was really worried by N. So luckily he didn't push in the last minute because I was a bit busy, so I couldn't play in the last couple of hours. That's always a worry when you push quite close and you're only like this couple hours to the end of the tournament, you can't see it through. But luckily nothing happened, so I've got a full goodies, which is nice. And I hope everyone's enjoying the Halloween event. Again, I haven't been farming as much as I should, but it's still fun. I do think I can get the minimum 3,000 vials to get all the stuff. But when it comes to badges, I'll probably stick around 80% at the moment. I'm not pushing too hard because obviously I'm busy with loads of other videos and stuff coming in. Before I go through your comments, this is all the feedback, which I thank you so much for the comments. They do make these videos really cool and fun. But I will be streaming at a different time this week. So I'm off for the rest of the week. So I've got a bit more time to do more videos, stuff behind the scene, a bit of private stuff as well. But on Wednesday, so Wednesday the 21st, that one there, woohoo! I will be streaming in the morning, so you can play games with me. So we play like Among Us and Jackbox TV and other games, maybe called Call of Duty or other mobile games. So if you're interested, follow me on Twitch, which I'll put a link below, and also just animated there, just pop up. So Soulrise Gaming on Twitch TV. So it should be around about 9 AM GMT time for a few hours, maybe more. So come and join the party if you can. Now going towards your comments from the last video. Someone's asked, Victor Hallam says, it's been almost 6 months since we started this series. It'd be interesting to see your career stats at this point, I think. Okay, here's my stats. I'll go for it quite slow. So my mana capacity is 1000.12. So it's not bad actually. Over 1000 for mana capacity. Regen's 56, which is good. Inactive sneak count is 4000. I'm not going to read through all of them, but obviously it's going to take too long. But I'll go through it slowly there. Damage multipliers, obviously scientific notation as always, no letters. There's my gold multipliers. Splash not too bad. So look at me, heavily strike splash skip. So really if I should do heavily strike build next, it'd be quite cool to see how effective that would be. My probabilities. Oh, got 72% and times 2 gold chance. 168 on ferry. Reductions. My career stats. That's the one you want to check out. This is the bad boys. Now, to bear in mind, it does say days installed 209, but playtime 36 days. Now, the reason the playtime is quite big. It should probably be less now. On average, it should be like less than 20 days. But when I'm editing or when I'm doing other stuff, I have the game open in the background, but not actually playing it. So my playtime versus my days installed is a bit rubbish. It's a bit rubbish, really. So that's not a good average for the average player. I would say 20 days. I would say it will take, yeah, maybe not as less as 20 days, but I'll say it would take a month playtime to get to about 70k if you follow the guides, optimizers and stuff like that. That's a month playtime, but apart from that, everything else, you know, obviously 4 months, 4 or 5 months if you just a steady player, maybe 3 months of actual time to get there. But so yeah, there's my stats. Relexan, playtime, days installed, prestiges 419, taps 3.15 million. So at the moment I'm 74,500. Pet levels 2678. Yeah, there's my stats. There you go. Martin says, when are you going to change to the Heavy Strike build? So I'm not too sure. I was thinking I'm crossed between the Heavy Strike or the Shadow Clone. I'm crossed between two. I'll probably actually go Shadow Clone first because with my sets, I've already got 2 items in Ruthless Necromancer. So I haven't got anything in it. Well, I've got 1 in AG, but 2 in RN. So I've got more items in RN, so it would make sense to do Shadow Clone. And also, because I'm quite busy making other videos, I could farm loads of vials, or when it's Firestone event, to do better at badges. Because at the moment I'm kind of lacking. I'm stuck around about the 80% badges. See, look, 3 at 80% and not that many at 30%, just because I don't have that much time. Because with clanship, you've got to be active, and also with editing and other things as well, I don't have much time to play. But if I had a Shadow Clone, as I keep the game open when I'm editing, I can obviously grind those badges in the background, so I can do more 30% and maybe do a 10%. You never know. So I might do Shadow Clone build for a while, until I obviously get bored. Might change build, but that won't be. I won't until I've finished the RN set. So probably another couple more weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks, depending on how many shards I get. Edwin's got a good question. Does this game have hackers? Because I was at 32, he was at 33k. When I pushed 33, he was in at 35. I'm only able to push a few hundred more, and he was had to push 36, now 37. I'm still at 33. His pet level, hero level, and scrolls are much lower than me, but he pushes way faster than me. Now there could be. I'm not saying that there isn't any hackers out there. There are. It's pretty much impossible not to have any hackers in any game. But there's two things he could have done. He could have just had really good artifact drops. So for example, he might have had really bad low tiers, but on this run he probably got maybe 2 or 3 S tiers or high tier ones and just level them high. That would do it. I mean, I think a couple of videos back, like 10 videos back, I pretty much pushed like 6 or 7k in one tournament. Sometimes it happens. I think I pushed like 20 to 30k in like 2-3 weeks. So sometimes you've just, you're grinding all the artifacts and it all comes in at once. So you complete a mythic set, you get like 2 really good artifacts, you level them up, you then get a diamonds, you buy a chest, and all this comes together, and next thing you know, you're doing 5 to 6k stages in one run. It does happen. So that could have happened. I think that's more likely, but it's like I said, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Yeah, so sometimes you gotta have wells. That's basically, wells means people that pay to play, so pay to play, or people who are just lucky and come in. But I wouldn't worry about it. That's the aim. That's pretty much like the luck of the game, isn't it? Good question by here. A Yummy Hoga says, should I keep discovering artifacts? Is it recommendable getting all artifacts quickly? I have 65 artifacts. Now my max stage is 11,751. Should I salvage? I need some advice. For starters, never salvage. I really don't recommend salvaging, just because you need to get all artifacts before you can start enchanting them anyway. So if you go to artifact tabs, there's 97 artifacts. Now once you've got all 97, you can then start enchanting them. So you have to eventually buy it back anyway, and it costs diamonds. So it's a waste of diamonds to buy back an artifact. And also salvaging just gets you the relics you would get anyway. So you basically have to spend the same amount to get the artifact back, plus you're spending diamonds. So it's a waste. Never salvage. Never salvage. I wouldn't recommend to farm artifacts, because without leveling up your existing ones, or leveling up your BOS and doing the tournament tactics, so leveling up your books of shadows in between tournaments, then in tournaments getting new artifacts, then you're going to be weak grinding, you're going to be weak winning tournaments. You probably would be like, well, definitely when we get to first place, you're probably like top 15 or something. Yeah, you'd be hitting soft balls and hard balls quicker, because you're just getting artifacts but not leveling them. So the advice would be, level up your books of shadows in between tournaments, in tournaments only. So when you're in tournament, that's only time where you buy pets, you buy equipment, you buy artifacts. Only get an artifact if you can afford it within 1 or 2 runs. If it's going to cost you 5 runs, so you've got to go to max stage prestige, go to max stage prestige 5 times before you can get 1 artifact, that's way too early. That's way too early. So you need to be leveling up your existing ones and pushing and winning those first place tournaments to help you better advance. That way you can get through leveling much quicker doing it that way than just getting artifacts. Artifacts on their own can potentially be weak compared to the method of Obviously level up your existing ones. JG Magic says, what is the first Mythic set you should go for? Ancient Warrior. Ancient Warrior on any build, but you should be on Clanship build as a beginner anyway, but go for Ancient Warrior first. Francis Jordan says, yo Soulrise, how much time does it take you to get to your max stage? Do you know what? I haven't actually timed myself. I think it's around about 20 to 25 minutes. That's the last time I roughly timed myself. So yeah, I'll say about 20 to 25 minutes without, not sure with all perks on the stuff, but that's the average. Yoseg Alid says, I feel like it would be better if you can show more of your screen. Appreciate that. I've actually been asked that before, but with these mobile games, it's horizontal, not vertical. So basically, if I go to full screen, here's full screen. That's as much as you're going to get. That's it. You can't tilt it to flatten. If there is a program I can try to tilt it, I'll show you in a second. Let's tilt. It's called Screenshot, and this is what it looks like if you do landscape. So if I go back to the game, see, so you can do landscape, and it doesn't increase the game size at all. It's impossible because it's a horizontal game. You can't stretch it. I mean, I could like maybe cut it in half in editing, put half then half there, but then it would be blurred and it wouldn't help that well. So yeah, just this is the biggest it can really get, really. And the reason I don't use this screen, as you wait, let me pull it back. As you can see, I prefer to change the rotation back to portrait. No, portrait. There we go. It's just so because I like the background. I got wallpaper and I like the wallpaper of this fancy stuff, and I put images there, so that's why I leave it at this size. If you guys think it should be at full screen, I mean it's like a centimeter difference, then let me know. But then again, the easiest way to do it is just don't watch it on your mobile phone. Watch it on a bigger tablet or PC or desktop. You can see me better. So that's it for the big questions, comments in the last videos. If you want me to answer your comment, leave your question in the comments below and I'll answer them in the next video. At the moment, there's not much of a kind of guide I can do with these Let's Plays. That's why I'm answering more questions than actual the game. Because at the moment, once you get all the artifacts, all this, the enchantments, the only thing you can do to push is basically your crafting, so getting new sets and getting new legendary sets. So that's pretty much what I'm doing at the moment. In between videos, I'm just grinding as many sets as I can, and in tournaments pushing as hard as I can. So you probably see jumps of maybe a few hundred stages per video, but that's going to be it for the next few episodes. I think we've got, what, 70 now, so we've got 30,000 stages left to go to endgame, so it's going to be a long grind. So I might do less videos but more stages, so try to grind more in the content, if that makes sense. But we'll see. If you like it, like and subscribe and follow to keep updated. I hope you have a lovely afternoon. Take care. Bye.